Now it's on.
Check.
Thank you, Corey, because we would have forgot, and it would have failed, and that would have been bad. Never mind, I lied. They didn't fully migrate yet. Other people management? Is that what I read?
Other people channel.
Why does your joystick spin so much whenever I tug on it?
That's what she said.
Yeah, it was like...
Something said beep. It's probably
that was your mom.
The dehumidifier.
Yeah, it was the dehumidifier. I can ears with it.
Looking ears with it.
Like Mr. Beast is so easy to spell.
Well, we're talking about the new channel name.
Boyfriend doesn't beep like that. And when I was watching a video about like somebody like fixing a car, I'm just like all the beep sounds. So like I just said like David Bowie songs be like, because they just use microwave sounds because they do spam sounds wrong.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
terrible sounding.
You either go out and make them ridiculous, or you got to kind of make them close to what you're doing. But then there's some channels like the van life girl I was telling you about. The sound of her opening and closing her van and putting keys in the door of her van, she mutes the actual audio and pays for clips. All you have to do is have a mic on.
The channel I watched, I showed it to you before. He uses the actual sounds because that's way too painful to not use the actual sounds.
I've noticed that if you're careful about what you're doing, you can make it sound good. Like my back door is amazing for the sound of a back door being shut. So
because it's a back door.
It goes right?
Imagine somebody makes a USB-C version of the PS4 controller.
It is.
No.
That's USB. That is USB. Look.
That's USB-B. I mean Mini B, not USB-C.
Oh, a USB-C version. Yeah. I still have to promo people on Instagram.
Like how the PS5 controller is not quite right. Corey, honestly, I don't like when people say it's annoying. I don't know why, it just is.
Yeah, I don't like especially in person.
I think it's because it's supposed to be annoying, and don't do that when you're not trying to be annoying.
Anyways, let's start working on this thing. At least we got one viewer.
No. 3.
Where's the iFixit kit? Oh, over there. I see it. Oh, we have 3 viewers. Well, 2 of them are you and me.
Oh, there's my dad's toothbrush and Kroger. I don't know if those are the same thing.
I'm doing the battery one first because it's easier. And let's...
It has 2 batteries? Why did you get 2 batteries?
I know, because it was the only one that didn't have more than 2.
That's stupid.
No, what happens if you only need 1, you know?
You wait 6 years and and you need to replace the other battery, but the other battery's dead because you let it sit for 6 years?
Yeah, you didn't give it any discharge cycles to keep it working. I'm with you on that.
Like, nobody's just gonna manage their battery it's too small.
Check out this magnet parts tray, because I was looking for it today to set up for the stream.
Ew, rusty nail.
Look on the bottom. It's all the iPhone screws we never used. It just... rolled on the desk and got stuck on
My iPhone 6S lives in this house somehow.
it. It will always have a part of itself be here. I've never taken a PS4 controller apart before.
I hope the guy that bought it's still using it, or he'll be sad. Even though the battery lasted for like 2 seconds.
Wait, I should tell my dad. Did I promo to my dad?
No.
No, I normally don't.
Oh.
Charlie.
No, you did. I like that you say Ebony days like they were like so long ago, and so long ago that's just it.
Oh yeah, cool.
Like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah, I don't play Ebony anymore. That pay-to-win crap was addicting, and it filled up my brain, but it filled up too much of my brain. You know what I mean? Are people texting me? Al likes the name Robert Gene Adventures.
It'll probably take a couple of weeks, but it'll probably find it really good. No, don't do the
Now it's acting
parry.
like the battery works.
It's paired to what?
To that, because I have the Bluetooth? Maybe?
I was about to say, but that computer already
I couldn't
always
get-
has Bluetooth. No, the computer case doesn't indicate if you have Bluetooth yet or not.
No, I don't know what it's paired to. Look at that. That's bizarre.
Like $50,000 or 50,000 not real dollars.
I start taking this apart, and it turns on, turned off.
Oh.
I'm starting to freak out.
Let me find the reset switch hole.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. Thank you.
Yay! You're gone.
Are there any hidden screws under here?
If they're spending $50,000 of, I think there is a real screw, hidden screw under that. I'm not sure.
I better Google
Try
it.
and use the prying tool. Or the.
Make sure it's on in frame.
Oh God, crime. This is gonna be like kind of cool because I've never actually seen the inside of a PS4 controller.
It's only 4 screws. So we've got all the screws. Make sure you do it over here so people can see.
I'm glad they don't have like a warranty sticker thing like they do with the actual consoles sometimes.
That's a good idea, Corey. How would you do that? Have the... Oh, because you can have a bot. You can have a YouTube bot account put a comment on your video. $50K, Lavish, on one game? That's...
If I had $50,000 to spend, I would have more than $50,000 after I spent the $50,000.
Hey, Corbin showed up! I never get him on
Oh.
Thursdays.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I'll give Charlie a few minutes on that before I try to take a whack at it.
But don't whack it. Don't whack the controller. It has feelings too.
Yeah, and I don't want it to have stick drift like the other one. Because people abuse their controllers.
Nintendo Switch
You
be
see.
like. Yeah, having $50,000 and spending $50,000 on the thing that's worth more than $50,000 is the infinite money glitch. It's like house flipping and stuff. You just spend or sell more money than you spend.
So it's definitely the acting like there's a fifth group, but he said there were 4.
Guys, the website is a he.
How do I open a PS4 controller?
30 seconds.
Buffer.
By the way, Edge doesn't, if you do that no, Bing, if you search a video, it doesn't buffer with an ad.
Dude, Corbin, Elden Ring is freaking honey. Honey? No. It's difficult and addictive.
Is honey difficult and addictive?
I don't know where I got the word honey. All right.
Oh, seeing the time bar be like, not, take up the whole screen is so cursed.
See, I did that part.
You gotta crack it. Crack it.
What do you...
Subscribe!
I don't have speakers here. So show me what
you have a really bad speaker, but it's the webcam.
the webcam speaker.
What happens if you have a less than 1mm guitar pick? Do you just not get to do it?
Oh.
9 a.m. playing it? I become like a gremlin if I stay up after like 4 a.m., so I never stay up after that.
Oh, you're playing Elden Ring right now? Yeah, what it is like you want to play Elden Ring, but you're like, oh, you look, how do I beat this certain boss? And I'm like, oh, you can do this setup with this particular item or whatever. So you go to try to find it. Oh, you have to fight this other boss to get that. Oh, okay. How do I beat that boss? And you look that up, the item for that. You end up going down this rabbit hole of playing all the way up till 9 a.m. in the morning. 7 or I think 8:30 a.m. was the latest I did once. What level are you in Elden Ring? Oh, it popped by doing what he said right here. Let's do the other side.
I think the latest I stayed up was like 5:30 a.m. and I was like in New York, and that was like 8 or 9 years ago, and we were actually like doing stuff at that time, so it was fine.
But it wasn't because of a game?
Yeah, no. I was in New York, like, other family members were upset
Well, I
at
like
that time.
how the shoulder button stayed inside in that part, because I don't need to mess with that. Now, we've got a ribbon cable right here. I don't think anybody can really see it. Put it like that, and...
You're 120 years old? I didn't think you were. I thought you were only mid-20s.
So, Corbin, I'm done with the capital. I beat all the bosses in the capital, and I had to do a whole quest line, and last week I beat Rodan the Scar Scourge. Star Scourge.
Scar Scourge.
And last night I beat somebody else. Their names are weird. This guy who took on a snake that was a god eater and it ate him, and they merged. And when you die, when you're fighting him and you lose, he goes, now we can consume the gods together, with a really gross voice. And I'm like, no, it's not going to happen, bro.
FNF God Eater real.
I don't think there's a retention thing on this ribbon cable. So I'm going to try giving it a gentle tug, and it came out. Okay. Toss.
Oh, I think you just have to tug the battery a little.
So the problem with that battery is I would plug in a cable to charge it, and it would light up orange like it normally does when you're going to charge, but then it would immediately turn off.
Where's the battery? Empty pits.
You're in the snowy place immediately after fighting Margaret.
Margaret?
You might be thinking about a different snowy place than where I am.
Ohio.
It's got 2 connectors, probably one for different models. That's what I'm thinking.
Where does the exact same color as the official one?
Where's the official one? Because I want to put it in the same orientation. It was like that, right? So
That makes sense.
north of the Capitol, above the Capitol, maybe. You do the Capitol. That whole area is tough. Especially, they have the worst dungeon in that game is the sewers of that Capitol. Make sure you're watching a video walkthrough and just going exactly where for whatever item you want, and go exactly where they tell you to go, and run past the enemies just like they show you. Otherwise, you're going to be up till 9 a.m. again.
You should get your finger plaque out of the sides of the controller.
Yep. Finger plaque. I like that. Once I got this thingy in there so I can test it. See, this went that way, so the positive was on the left. Good.
Oh.
Yeah. Skibbity. Welcome to my skibbity place.
Skibbity. Oh god, I hate that I said that.
We are all now dumber that we know this word.
Not a real word, obviously. Is it?
I might have to bend these pins to get this battery in there.
Oh, you can break the CPU! Have you murdered Rodan yet?
Probably. Is he in the Capitol? Because I did all the bosses in the Capitol.
I'm glad that I haven't devised to do any massive projects in Minecraft, because that prevents me from staying up till 4 a.m. and playing it.
Alright, it's plugged in now. And I could check if it wants to take a charge.
Actually, my house took 8 hours to make, but I did that on 3 separate days, so it was fine.
In Minecraft?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
No, in real life, it took only 8 hours.
Look at this weird thing I have to deal with. Let's go and make sure I'm...
My 10,000 square foot house took only 3 days to make.
The USB port is connected to this ribbon cable. So I can't just test this without plugging this back in. Kaled. Maybe? I can't remember all those area names. Don't know why. I'm gonna Google them. Elden Ring, Rodan. If I see a picture of him, I'll know if I beat him yet. Rodahn. Oh yeah, Rodan the Star Scourge. I did him last week. Yeah, Kaled, the Crazy Red area. That's the one where you have to do Ronnie's quest line in order to unlock him and get a bunch of friends help you fight him. So, how I defeated him was I saw somebody using the Dragon Breath that has Scarlet Rot. But that has such a slow wind-up time, and you have to be close to the enemy. So instead...
Oh god, Dragon Breath in Minecraft sucks. You can get killed in 5 seconds if you stand in it.
Instead, I made Scarlet Rot arrows. And while everybody was fighting him, I was real far away, and I had a bow that had an Ash of War so that you can hold it sideways and go pull it back really hard. And go boom. And someone said on Reddit that gives plus 75%, not 7%, it's a number, not a percent, plus 75 Scarlet Rot buildup every time you do a full pullback on the arrow. And I only needed 3 arrows to get him Scarlet Rot. And I just kept running on my horse to avoid his attacks.
That visual is funny. You're just running on top of it.
The horse is like there, and you're like, "Doo!"
The horse is not moving.
All right, I'm plugging in the wire to see if it wants to charge. Hey, look, it's charging and it's staying on. So, oh, you can't see it on, but I could see the light pulsing. You guys can't. Here we go. Now you can see it. So this one's fixed. I just have to put it back together. What about Al? Al would love this. He might be busy or he might be asleep.
Or he might be busy and asleep.
Yeah, he's napping. He just texted back.
He's napping. He texted while napping? Impossible.
Oh, you actually fought him? I could have probably fought him and beat him because I think I was over level 2. I think I was level 170 or something. I just didn't want to. I like playing RPGs where I'm OP against every boss. If I can cheese them, I can. Now I'm going to use the knife to clean, what'd you call it? Hand plaque?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how to get that thing on. I want more of that weird quest cake thing.
Oh, those strawberry cookies?
No, they're called cake.
All those things?
Yeah.
Those are only at this one gas station that Al and I go to. We're going to Bible study again Wednesday. We can get some more after that. This is not as bad as I've seen. Of course, I don't game that much.
Have you got to the Magnetism Palace yet?
Mogwin? Yes. And how you do that is you do the Patches quest line. And the reason why I went there is because why? I know why, because I didn't duplicate the mic. Copy. Paste. All right, I'm going to explain that all again. Oh, yes, Corbin. Yes, I did make it to Mogwin Palace. You have to do the Patches quest line. There's a character Patches. You find him in a cave, and he acts like a boss, but you don't kill him. You spare him. And then he moves around the map, and you do the stuff he wants and go to the places where he is. And then he'll give you an item that allows you to teleport to the Mogwin area. And then you have to run around and keep getting killed by all these enemies that'll one-hit kill you until you find a certain grace point that you'll see in videos where people farm runes. Because there's a giant bird, and every time you kill one, it gives you 10,000 runes. You don't have to kill it because it's on the other side of a ravine. You just shoot an arrow at it, and it aggroes and runs at you and falls off the ravine. And then you can turn around and just rest the grace, wash, rinse, repeat, and use the golden scarab. And if you know how to farm the items to craft the golden foul foot thing, you can plus 10 your runes, plus 10%, or however many percent it is. But the golden scarab is a plus 10, and they stack. But then on New Game Plus, when you beat the final boss in the game, the Elden Beast, it gives you a special item you can trade in for a certain list of weapons. You get this one that has an AoE holy attack, so you can kill all the other guys that each have 2,000 runes each in the area, in the same spot where that grace is. So that's a long answer to yes, I found Mogwin Palace. I didn't do the Mogwin Palace boss yet. The white mask guy. I know who you're talking about. Because I did part of that quest, but I didn't finish yet. Still haven't...
Yeah.
I'll do one side watch.
Yeah, that side is the one that needs it. That side is fine.
Okay. Why are you no going?
Oh.
And Corey says, my teacher taught me something about JBL headphones. Apparently police and firemen and stuff use JBL. If you walk past a cop, they just disconnected or whatever. There's a better room farm there that gives 150,000 every time. We might be talking about the same spot.
I think it's because of the Bluetooth protocol that those headphones use. It interferes with the police's radio. That's all I can guess. I don't like wireless headphones because they're way too expensive for their audio quality.
Right. I agree. And the latency kills me. Especially if I want to use them for recording.
Or gaming, like FNF, it's terrible because the latency is 300 milliseconds. I specifically know that because one of my friends is able to, like, on FNF was able to fix the latency.
Hey, Corbin, can you find a video with the rune farm you're talking about and send it to me in a DM on Instagram? Then I'll tell you if that's the same one I'm talking about. Because they might... See, what they don't disclose in their videos is that they're getting that many runes on New Game Plus with a special item you have to get after defeating the Elden Beast.
So is New Game Plus basically like rebirthing in that game?
Well, you start at the beginning again, but you keep all your stuff.
Oh.
And there's no rebirthing because you're an adult. And why they use the term tarnish is because...
I mean, like, in this...
They kicked you out of the kingdom for whatever reason. They don't explain. You're tarnished.
You're a racist.
Don't ever come back here. You don't live here anymore.
You're racist, so I'm kicking you out. That should be the explanation. That would be funny. Dang it.
You got canceled. You're still not getting that thing apart?
Nope. Oh yeah, funny thing, one of the FNF songs I ported to Scratch, the person who made the chart for it, like a month after I made, or 3 weeks after I made the video, they were canceled for being racist, so they deleted their channel and stuff.
What? Oh, you nicked it a little bit. Oh well. Now you got me wanting to tear this one apart before I'm done with that one. How dare you? Do not break the ribbon cable, please.
I'm probably going to use a couple of his songs because because it's not like... Because I saw somebody on Scratch complaining about somebody else's profile picture, like, oh my god, you're supporting the bad person if you have this profile picture. How... Oh, right.
What was the profile picture of another person?
It was like of a meme.
Oh.
It's like, how? It's just a meme. You can't... Not related. So if anybody complains about me using the music, like... I don't care. I'm gonna have, for his, like, credit thing, I'm gonna have, like, a missing 404 texture.
Alright, we'll go back to this guy's video, see how he puts it back together.
Oh! That's why you need the soldering iron. I don't know why I expected it to just be, oh yeah, you can use the connector and it's fine. Are the weights for the vibration motor?
Yep.
Why does the right side only have one weight?
Because the right side is for light vibration, and the left side is for heavy vibration. And the commands are sent to the controller in hex, and it can distinguish which motor vibrates and at what RPM just from the hex number.
It's a color?
No. The colors are numbers.
Yeah, I mean, is the number a color?
I can't get it go back together. See, I don't want to tear that one apart until I know what I'm doing over here. R2
It sounded like Lego for a second.
Yeah, R2 popped off of its rotating what's it. There we go. I'm afraid this extra cable might get in the way, so let's put it over there.
Caution, don't poke it or it'll blow up. Great advice.
Because that's how Mafia works. Where was I when I was Googling that guy? Oh. Does he talk about how to put them back together?
No.
Here he's changing a battery.
Holy crap, that transition was fire.
Where's he change? What's that?
Oh, it's the weird LED in the back, okay. Ooh.
Why is he taking that out?
Yes.
Maybe when the LED dies, you got to take that out and do something to it. Oh, that's the LED right there. That little white rectangle.
I was about to say, actually it's a square. No, it isn't.
So doing a full teardown so we can see what we're going to be doing to that one.
Oh, you gotta peel off all of its shell.
I won't be doing that part.
Wait, do we need to peel off the whole shell for the joystick? I mean, the joystick.
Yeah, but don't do it yet.
Links are not gonna work for some reason.
No, he does not show how they go back together. Well, I got the front to go back in on this
Just
one.
do the process in reverse.
Look! It goes back together immediately as I try it.
Oops.
Now, before I put the screws in, when I did PS4 repairs, not PS4, PS3 controller repairs, I would actually test the circuit by itself with no buttons or anything. Let's see if it would like pair and stuff. Alright, it's charging. Now I want to see if I can pair it to Bluetooth. It says tap to set up your wireless controller. How do you know?
Closer to a flashing. And you have it plugged into the computer.
No, it's plugged in to this, to an outlet.
Ignore that.
Ignore me! This says controller. There's no controller.
Uncontrols your controller. Because YT deletes them if sent in the comments. Not necessarily. If you're an administrator, it doesn't. That was crunchy. How the... What is it paired to? Does the reset switch have that much dementia that it's still paired to your computer?
It can't, because when I try to pair it to the computer...
I mean upstairs.
Right, but its Bluetooth is down here now. Because it's a dongle.
That's why it remembers.
The dongle doesn't remember...
The
dongle gives 0 flips about what it's Windows that remembers the hex value of the Mac.
That's not a Mac.
Media access control. You know Mac.
Macintosh. Stupid tech terms have the same acronym, even though Mac isn't an acronym except when it is. Oh, there's like a weird... That's not a thermal pad, that's a... It sends as a broadcaster and still deletes it. What does that mean? Oh yeah, apparently I got one of my Scratch projects on trending. By holding the share button and hold the PlayStation button until the light bar flashes.
How long, Sony?
That's not the share button, that's the trackpad button.
Oh.
It's because you have it plugged in, it thinks it's paired to something.
It's not charged.
Wow. I don't think it can have Bluetooth when it's plugged in, honestly.
There we go.
Oh, I lied.
That might be on, but we can't tell.
Oh, right, because I pressed the button on it. I should have...
Yeah. All right, look.
Never mind, I can't.
It's working in enjoy.cpl. So if I pull this out, it immediately turns off because the battery's not charged.
Boing. Why did it show the Anchor sound core in my Bluetooth thing when you paired it? And you have it connected?
This operating system remembers being paired to it.
I know, but I wasn't using your computer, I was using my computer. It had the Anchor sound core in my Bluetooth thing. I never used it.
You think that was back in the day when you were lugging your computer back and forth from your mom's house?
No, it was my laptop
Oh,
that had it in the Bluetooth.
maybe I used it.
HP compact, blah, blah, blah. Low 1905 will good.
Might try a PS5 controller soon.
I think those are like $50 right now.
Yep. I really like the way the purple one looks. I don't know why. And the red, there's 2 shades of red and one's pinkish. I was like, what? And the other one's kind of oranges, like orangey. Why can't you just make a red controller?
Have the primary colors and some tertiary colors if you want, I guess.
All right, let's see what we're doing over here.
PS5 controller. Householdify.
We have to remove, okay. I don't want to get these batteries mixed up. So I'm going to put a piece of tape on the one that came out of the clear one.
PA5 controller.
See how many attempts it takes for you to spell it right because of the phone's screen.
Boot 75.
$75. I'm not going to spend $75. No way.
Ah, yes, herbal shampoo.
And that's my favorite flavor.
The most important thing to have a specific color. That is a ripoff. It's 140.
I got the fall apart chair.
It's $140 for a ripoff PS5 controller. It's so good.
I don't know why people overprice things. I think they do that when they don't have inventory and they don't want you to try to buy it instead of just disabling.
Oh yeah,
listing.
because it has one in stock. No, I don't want an Ioneo controller. That wasn't Ioneo, but... No, I don't want the console. No. Stupid button, small.
Well, if it was on before, it's off now because the battery's out.
No. It's the... No, I don't want to look at videos of PS5 controller. PSD. No, I don't want... Is that even a real PS5 controller?
There's another screw in here. Right there.
Oh, it's the DualSense edging. Wireless controller. $200. Yeah, that's not overpriced.
Alright, warning, warning. I'm turning on the soldering iron. It's not plugged in, never mind. I have to plug it in.
Stop being $70. Where was the one that I found for 50?
However much I hate eBay, they got ones on there. That says it's plugged in. Oh, it is.
It's a PS3 controller. $46. $201 plus sold. Why couldn't you just give the exact number? It's not even...
Alright, I gotta get this ribbon cable thing out. Maybe.
Just because it looks like a PS1 controller doesn't mean it should be worth $180. Yay, some of these have stick drift too. Oh, purple, $40. I mean 46 because shipping is real. Oh yeah, I get what you said about the pink. The pink color is too violent.
They had a really nice pink PS3 color controller. I mean PS3 controller color.
Yeah, you have one.
Yeah, and it's got like pearl in it.
From Clams?
So look, it does just like the PS3 controller does. That's the pad that connects all the buttons to the circuit, which is right there. Then what the frick is that ribbon cable for? What the heck is that? That's not... Oh, it's probably the processing to turn this thing into a mouse. That's what this is.
Hmm. The pins on the back are so big that it doesn't even look like a real motherboard.
Alright, this is the right side, the one that's drifting. So I'm going to pull that one off. And we have to desolder that. What tools do I need to desolder? I need this sucker, and the soldering iron, and this.
My god, I wouldn't have known that.
Were you practicing your sarcasm today?
No.
I'm going to try not to finagle those.
That's a word. Is it?
I've actually done this on 2 PS3 controllers. I did not like doing it.
I wonder why. I just saw a bunch of hot air go out of the solder sucker. 3,000.
Its power levels are over 5,000.
9,000.
And when they said it on that show, there's no context as to what's high or low. Like, what power, what number are we looking for here?
Are my views in the last 48 hours over 9,000 yet? They're 8,206.
Looks like I have to use other solder to
Is that a brand?
to oxidize these so that I can suck the solder off.
Consume all the solder.
I don't know if that's a pin. It is. 3 pins there, 3 pins there. One's the up and down, the other one's the left and right. And that one's the up and down.
How do you know? Does it say?
Because it goes up and down.
Oh, is it that simple?
Yeah. These 4 are the ground pins. And these 2 are the ground pins for the click button. And that's the pins for the actual using the button. Get on there, solder. There.
What is solder made of?
It's 2 metals. Lead and tin. And this is 6737, which means 6337, 63% tin and 37% lead, which is the best you can get because tin is more expensive than lead. So a lot of solder is cheap and doesn't have as much tin as you need, and it's really hard to melt it.
How much tin does a solder need?
At least a ratio of 60-30. 60% tin is 30% lead. But then you get like cheap, sometimes I will get cheap solder off of Amazon, and they say it's 60-30, and it's not because I can't melt it. They're lying.
So what's the best mix?
The best mix ever is the 63-37.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. See right here. And the best brand is Kester.
Keister. What's the weird, like, yellow metal thing made
Where?
of? That.
I don't know. Probably aluminum. But that is brass.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about, not the yellow thing itself. Yay, store bag!
That is a cool name. So if I make fun of your name, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just having fun with their unique name.
You don't know about store bag? He's on my YouTube short streams a lot.
Nope. It's cool that he's on my channel then.
I think it's because, what was his name again? Dang it. Whoever says bye anytime he enters the stream sends him over here.
Oh, okay. Are you going to bring the cloth bag to the grocery store? No, store bag. Every time.
Store bags suck.
I know.
Except when they're cloth. And
Giant Eagle actually sells cloth bags if you want them.
so does Aldi and Meijer. And
Meijer has them now?
I think. Yeah. I think. Well, when it was so weird. Like, how did I half forget that? My mom has that in her trunk. I see her trunk more than once a year. How do I?
What, from Meijer?
Yeah, Meijer bags.
Even when I had a car and I had bags in the trunk that were
Still
cloth.
do. It's just
No,
dead.
Yeah. I would still go to the grocery store and forget to take my cloth bags in. It sucks.
Like how the solder thing sucks.
There's going to be a part here where I'm prying this joystick out. Can't play Elden Ring with stick drift. And when I was trying to cheese that boss with arrows, I had to like use the joystick on my leg with the controller and then the mouse and balance them to get the crosshairs of the bow and arrow in the game to stay still.
We should keep that. It just makes it a little bit more challenging.
So Corbin's married now, and he stayed up till 9 a.m. playing video games. I wonder how his wife felt about that. Maybe she was at work. Maybe she's like, screw it, I'm going to bed. What are some other jokes we can make with the username store bag?
I don't know.
That's a really difficult one. Yeah, I don't even know why the default is not that. All messages. I'm just going to show you top messages. How do I know when people say stuff?
What happened to your screen? There's like a random smear on it.
On there?
By the Windows button.
Oh, that's probably from when I wiped it. With a...
Oh, I thought it was an actual defect for a second. I was like, why is part of the Windows logo brown? It's not anymore.
You know, whenever you wipe off a monitor, there's always streaks or whatever.
Usually not brown.
This one. I hate wasting all this solder just to do this. What are you in Celsius? Because if I go higher than a certain number, 662 degrees Fahrenheit. Should be warm enough to get it to come out. And get the knife. Oh good, I can slide it in there.
Yeah, for that kind of thing, I wish it just said the Celsius thing.
It did, and I mashed a bunch of buttons and it changed to Fahrenheit.
Maybe you can mash like the minus and the other button and changes.
I need something that is the equivalent of a toothpick. Here, that's what this is for.
No, that didn't fix it. Yeah!
You did it? You
Just smash all 3 buttons at once.
Okay. Then we're at the right temperature.
That's the yellow stuff.
Flux.
What's flux?
It helps the solder melt.
Should definitely consume the flux. It looks very tasty.
There's like a whole few episodes of Doctor Who about some weird thing that was trying to destroy the universe called the Flux, so I was mad. And so I'm like, that's a dumb name. Come up with a better name. Speaking of Doctor Who, there's new episodes for us to watch.
I watched all that.
They're really good. Of course, we've got to watch season 2 of Loki. You ever seen Louis Rossman? He just drowns the PCB in flux. He's the guy that's pushing right to repair because of Apple.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't he the guy that yells a lot about things?
That cares a lot about things. I don't want to put this down because it's got icky, sticky stuff on it. But I got paper towels over there. Maybe you could grab one.
It's with him, he's sometimes annoying, but his points are good, so good.
There's a box on top of the shelf.
Sorry, I was staring at something else. That was weird. There's a shelf on the top of the box. Don't be like a real paper towel. Have a separator.
Oh, that's where it is. I wanted to use it when I was making a stinger for Elden Ring, but instead I used the snake one. So I couldn't find that.
Its ball is squishy.
He's over there playing with a costume magic wand. Because I don't think anybody's watching the stream.
Is that the reason I'm playing with it?
No, you're playing with it.
Your filler words are weird. So are mine.
What filler words did I just use?
Because
Oh.
I like that you just have an ancient stereo and it's doing absolutely nothing.
Well, sometimes I watch YouTube while I'm down here working on stuff.
Oh, so it is actually does something.
Yeah.
Is that what that massive cube is for? To amplify it?
The cube is the back of it. There's one of the speakers, the other speaker is next to it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Why don't you go on Temu and see if you can find any ridiculous computer hardware?
I'm gonna get a virus if I go on Temu.
I've only moved it like nanometers.
Use movie studios account. No, I don't. Close that. Ugh.
Gotta make these things completely devoid
What
of
is
solder and it
that?
won't come out.
Very sketchy car polisher.
So everybody I've talked to so far,
Minecraft bed. It's so weird.
Minecraft bed,
Oh, look at how like cubular it is.
tubular.
One Piece smartwatch for men. Oh, guys, I found the One Piece smartwatch.
Well, oh, I'm so glad because I'm tired of this 6 pieces watch I have to keep putting together every day.
It's IPS. It has
Sarcasm.
color accuracy. No, it doesn't. I doubt. Hundreds plus sports modes. The bezels are not that good. I know that. HD wireless call. Don't miss important calls. It doesn't have a camera, so it can't be HD.
HD Wireless called and said it doesn't make sense.
Extra long range. Hi-fi music. Voice assistant. You're ripping off Siri. Future weather. Sleep monitoring. Okay. Breathing exercise. Why does it look like the Google Bard thing? Product parameters.
Future weather. Tomorrow's weather today.
Oh, I just noticed the call thing is ripping off Apple again. Because why wouldn't it?
I accidentally hit the button too early.
This website is legitimately laggy. And that's why I have it in an incognito window so I don't get like 6,000 megabytes of cache from there trying to get my information.
Right. You close a private tab, it just automatically clears it.
Oh, PC motherboard. Motherboards. Oh God, what is that? Oh, that's not a motherboard. That's a. Let me scroll. You suck. I don't know what that does. Oh my god, there's a STD Oberon gaming desktop PC computer Intel. A Core i7 3.4.
There's a computer that gives you an STD?
No, it's actually STG, but RX 580, 16 gig RAM. Now, what i7 is it?
I wonder what the G stands for in STG. Something transmitted.
STG Oberon.
What can you transmit to somebody sexually that starts with G?
Gonorrhea.
That's just. It's so specific.
That's not what that means. Core i7 asterisk. Graphics processor. 1. Hard drive type. SSD. That's not a hard drive. Game Battlefield Visual Feast. What?
Visual Feast.
RGB Bluetooth. Which Intel Core i7? Okay, thank God you finally say it because you were gonna get sued if you didn't. i7 4770. So old. It's not even like 5th gen or something. Wait, that's only 1 year old newer. That's not much better. Yeah, it's DDR3. That does not create a seamless and responsive computer. That created a seamless and responsive PC environment when Windows 7 was popular, but not now.
What did?
DDR3 RAM.
Creates a seamless and blah 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 environment.
I wish they had put like a DDR4 CPU within there or something, because the RX 580 is fine. Wait. Why is... Oh, the soundbar. Why is the Sony Xperia upside down on one of... Why is... Look at the phone they used. Why did they use a Sony Xperia for the stock image? Surprised. Can't take screenshot due to security policy. Oh man. Oh god, guys, I found the iPhone 16 leaked render. Can rotate 360 degrees. That's rotated at 90. 60 degree. It can be operated even with water. Do you like the iPhone 16 design?
What if I want it without water?
Not afraid of dripping water. Arbitrary rotation. Accurate touch.
Arbitrary rotation.
Adjustable angle. High definition. Depends on what phone you put in it. No traces of installation.
No traces of installation. Means it's not installed.
Mobile... No, I don't care about free shipping. Let me expand. Mobile game controller. Minecraft 100 for iPhone, Android phone. Why did you have to put phone in there? Support with phone case, Hall effects, rocker gamepad to play PlayStation, remote play, xCloud, Steam Link, GeForce Now, MiFi, Apple Arcade. It's like the thing to surround your phone.
Oh.
Wait.
I actually don't like Hall effects. It's not a good... I don't know why they use it in controllers.
Or is it the kind of thing that's kind of bad feeling when it...
No, that's the vibration. The Hall effect is a magnet that detects how far you've moved
Oh.
a shoulder button, which is kind of over-engineered. When the range that you need to detect whether or not someone presses a button is really, really small. Like, why are you doing all that?
Are they cervical pillow for neck and shoulders? I don't think they know what that word is.
They don't know what cervical means.
They don't know what that means. Especially when they show like the hole in the pillow.
Cervical.
Okay, at least I can copy the link so it can. Built-in lithium battery plus Type-C charging cable. Give you a continuous gaming experience. High performance Ultra HD gaming console. No, it isn't. Oh yes, you have a gun on Temu. That's.
I've got a skinny box around here
Gun
with all the soldering iron tips. I'm gonna try a different tip. One that can actually push.
Oh, that's a real S24. Okay. That's weird. Unless it's not. Oh, it's direct from Samsung. They're that desperate.
Here it is.
She lodged Aswaga under her Redulia Rosia Panex Ginseg. That's a lot of words I don't understand. At least this one actually makes sense. Xiaomi
In order to
gamer
pull this
monitor.
off, I need a couple plot. This will work. This.
I would hope you would receive the monitor in great condition. Hair tail screen.
I need a piece of metal to put the other tip on while it cools down.
Is it IPS? If it isn't, I'm mad. Number one smartphone brand globally. I don't care. I don't know that, but I don't care. Car.
No, you're not, Corey. You're not God.
Stop quoting Lord X. It's not funny.
Yeah, out of context, it's not. Doesn't mean anything.
It's not funny either way. I thought they showed a home appliance as one of their folding phones for a second. Monitor and laptop is the same division. Okay, that doesn't make
All right,
sense.
burn the table. Hold this up.
Why is it? Oh, is that your phone?
Somebody's DMing me, and I can't check it right now.
Oh, is that your watch?
Yep. There's a one that's got a kind of flat tip. I'm gonna use that.
HD ready. I would hope so. Velcro brands tripod projector.
Velcro brands?
It's Vivor. Oh, that's 165 inch sure. I mean 165 hertz for $100. That's good. There's no chance in hell that phone has 16 gigs of RAM. Stop showing cervical neck pillows.
It makes no sense. So check out this tip I got on there right now. Maybe I can use that to heat the back of these pins and push them out.
No, Sonic AKC is bad. Your gaming enhancement. So you just add a base to your Oculus. That's
All right, check who's texting me. I'm gonna go.
only
look for
5 capacitive touch. Okay, at least that's a fake gun and not real gun part. Do not buy a laptop with a Intel N95. This is 16 gigs of RAM, so if the see like Xiaomi laptop, I don't know what they put in there. I'm kind of interested. It's a Chewy laptop, not a Xiaomi. That was scammed.
What?
You're so confused because you've never heard of the brand.
I've heard of Xiaomi.
Have you heard of Chewy?
No.
I have. Stop.
Xiaomi is actually getting into making EVs.
I don't know why, but I think Xiaomi's kind of. I don't mind them. It's kind of because they have. It's probably because they had good spec phones.
Yeah.
And the U.S. government was like, "How dare Huawei exist?" And I'm like, I don't care. If I don't have to use their launcher if I don't want to.
How dare they exist and compete with our American companies, Google and Apple, that put money into our pockets?
Full-featured USB-C port. I would hope so. 45-watt power delivery 2.0 isn't that fast for charging. Oh, that's so tiny.
That's what she said.
Intel 12th Alder Lake N100 processor. Ew, it's 10 nanometers. I forgot how behind Intel is with that.
Yeah.
Because I thought Intel 7 meant they switched to 7 nanometers, like in Intel the H Gen. No, it was 14th nanometers. Then it was 12, I think. Then it was 10. Then it was 7, which is this generation.
Intel has 7 now?
Finally.
But what's AMD on?
5.
It was crazy. It's all made at the same factory. TSMC.
Maybe Intel is too lazy to get the proper deal to, have their chips be more efficient.
Well, the process node is actually them. And then they have to sign an exclusive, like an NDA with TSMC to make it.
Chewy Lark box.
This soldering tip is doing a lot better than the other one.
Wait, is there a speaker on the top of that computer?
Or just a vent.
Stop using the Intel N100. 15 watts. At least it's not as terrible as I thought it would be. Dang it, it actually makes sense for Lenovo to be on Temu because they're mostly Chinese now. I think they always were, but they didn't do anything that's sus. So the US hasn't banned them. Direct from Coup. The Coup. Yep, book. Don't steal Samsung's brand from 20 years ago. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants, because they had MP3 players. Looks like a laptop. That has a Intel N100. Nope, I was wrong. It has an Intel Celeron and it's 5095 Office computer backlit with fingerprint Wi-Fi wireless 4.2 camera. What? What does 4.2 mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hashi T8. i5 12458. Okay, that's 3050 with 4 gigs of VRAM is iffy. You perfect portable monitor.
You perfect.
Main product. Real.
Lenovo's still good, but you have to be careful which laptops you buy.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie's first laptop was Lenovo, and it was mostly okay. It was cheap in a couple areas. One of the frustrating things about it was that you couldn't turn off function keys.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to hold down function to do the F row. I want the F row to be default. Come on.
Not a laptop that... Never mind, I was like, oh yeah, that's a believable specification, until I saw it was $89 and came with a keyboard, a mouse, the cable, the thing, a pen, and has 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. That's not real. Arduino 15.6-inch dual portable monitor. That's actually kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah. That one isn't a scam because the price actually makes sense.
I need a place to mount a third monitor for monitoring OBS, but it's too awkward in my setup.
I just put mine on top of my PC.
I could do that, be like this. Might work.
I'd like tilt it down a little. Oh my god, those headphones are in heaven.
What? You can't just say something random like, oh. Because they're in the clouds.
An Intel... Wait, is that actually an i3? Oh, that's why it's an i3. It's $460. Dang you, HP. Why do you... How the hell if it's a scam? If it has 6 plus 8 gigabytes of RAM and a 256 gigabyte ROM and a terabyte SD card.
How to tell if it's a scam? Does it look scammy?
Why would you want a dongle that's just a USB-C to like 5 more USB-Cs? Nobody has that many USB-Cs. And also, if it's $10 and it's somehow Thunderbolt 4, okay, that's cool.
Come out! Alright, help me out. What I'm going to do is heat this pin and push right here. What you got to do is twist this that way so it pulls up on that pin. And go ahead. Yep, a little bit stronger. Right? That's the strength I need right there. I'm going to see if this works.
Imagine if it melts the knife.
My knife just turns to liquid while we're doing it.
Oh, but it slowly falls down.
We don't even see it till later. It's like fused with it.
Dang it, Corey sent a comment and I can't read it.
All right, let's try the other side. Twist it the other direction. Yep.
Oh, he said something about Sonic EXE. Yay.
All right, I gotta look at it, see another strategy.
Dang it, it didn't melt the knife. I don't know why I would want that. 1,000 megabits per second isn't very good.
You don't understand, Corey. We're not in your little Corey world.
We don't care about Sonic EXE.
I was talking.
Hot. Wait, what? Hot pepper chili R14B laptop PC 14. Why is it always an N100? Other 16 by 9.
I was talking about Corey about the Sonic EXE mods and how they misappropriate Sega and say developed by Sega, and they have Sega's development stuff in the beginning instead of saying this is a parody. And they shouldn't do that, even if Sega doesn't care or do anything about it. So you shouldn't misrepresent.
In my opinion, most of the mods are just not that good.
So that's probably just one bad thing they're doing. The mod is like terrible, and it's got the Sega.
No, I mean like, with a lot of people, it's just like, the music sounds the same. It's like, why would I want to play your mod? Delete. If your music is just like the same generic sound over and over, like feel. It's not like they're copying each other or anything. It's not. It's their fault, but it's not their fault by. They're not stealing the audio or anything.
Just they're not creative enough to make something different.
It's like, I feel like you need to compose for more than 2 seconds before turning around an FNF mod. If it's going to be a big FNF mod, practice making music for more than 5 seconds before making the music.
Alright, I'm going to Google something. See if Google's on it.
Because one of the FNF mods, they just somebody updated that was really big. They like ruined the first song, and like all the rest of the songs kind of eh.
It's the same channel. And it doesn't want to buffer, so I have to open it. I don't want to replace a thumbstick. Replace trigger buttons. That's the next chapter. Okay, now. Well, I fix it. They know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's these clips in the front that we weren't seeing.
I saw them.
Okay.
Nor do I. You spelled nor wrong.
At least it's pronounced the same.
You can spell nor in 3 ways and it's pronounced the same.
So they say just to pull on the joystick while doing it. Like that. But I think I need more flux. Because look at their picture. How much flux they used. Where's the replacement one?
No, don't dock the video. No! I just spam the cuts.
Outside of Sonic.exe, Corey, you should not say that you are God. Don't say that. Not funny.
It's weird. Oh yeah, I found the mod that I was complaining about. Funk Paradise, like, made. What happened to the taskbar? Why is it on the top?
My dad
Okay,
keeps
I'm
sharing
gonna.
stuff with me. Come to the stream. He keeps sharing stuff with me. He doesn't understand. I can't not look at whatever you're sharing with me right now while I'm on stream. If I did, I'd be doxing you. Now what?
1919 was over 20, or was 20 years ago.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The big notification that I saw. Yeah, FNF Funk Paradise was the mod I was complaining about where their music flopped.
Tin and tip cleaner. There it is. Toss. Now he says go to do dishes. He could have joined hours ago. That one just got cleaned out. That one, oh, this is working a lot better. Don't go back inside the controller. I got so angry I farted. Oops. Reddit. Who cares? Some of them are getting cleaned out doing this. Let's do this method again. All right, you do the twisty thing. Mm-hmm.
I like that I tried to search for a specific FNF song in the Funk Paradise mod. Couldn't find it.
Go the other way.
Because of course everyone else just does the other ones.
All right, stop. It hasn't budged. It's like I need something that can go underneath there, all the way across to the other side. Oh, there we go. I know I budged it because I couldn't get that knife in there before.
This is also a knife. It's just for butter. Really shallow butter.
Really shallow butter. It's hot in here. Butter in my pocket is melting. You gotta, if you find some other thing that even, Corey, I'm talking to Corey, you find some other thing that's funny even out of context, use that. Just randomly say that. It's fine. We all have jokes that we have to test out and see how to use them. It'd be very, very hard to have good context for saying I am God.
Until stock was sliding today. Good.
Scrolls past it.
Your RTX 4090 will still not get you Copilot Plus. Good.
Good. Wish you can just put Grumpy Cat in all of those. Oh, if I bend them. I was able to get the pins to bend. Where's the knife that you were using? Oh, you're holding it. Oops. Look. Problem? Cleaning crew discovers one of the world's oldest surviving desktop computers.
It's disgustingly yellowed. I mean, deliciously yellowed.
Because the plastic they used didn't stand up over time. Did you see the videos of the guy that took old computers like that and tried to restore the color on the plastic? And some of it would restore, but some of it wouldn't.
It's funny that the NVIDIA founder and the AMD, or the NVIDIA CEO and the AMD CEO are from the same, like, family lineage.
Pet family feud much?
6 versus 16 cores. How well have Ryzen 5 CPUs aged? I don't care.
Maybe the AMD CEO just became the AMD CEO so that NVIDIA couldn't take over the world because she knew how evil her relative was.
New warp drive does twist space. It doesn't move us very fast. Sad.
New warp drive? What happened to the old one?
Died. Windows recall feature already running on unsupported CPUs, and it shows why this is a bad idea. Good. That it shows it's a bad idea.
Where's the... I have solder wick out. I don't remember where I put it.
Can you get good $500 gaming laptop? It's Acer, so no. It's not even the Acer logo, but I can tell.
I
know
have
too
solder
much.
wick out. I need a second pair of eyes. Solder wick. It's a round white circle with copper sticking out of it.
Your mama's a round white circle.
With copper sticking out of it.
What's that?
That's not solder wick. That's tin and tip cleaner.
There you go.
I wish the stingers were enabled because I'm not crying. I'm emo. Oh yeah, because what we told you about not saying that phrase. Where are you, Solderwick? You're in this scene.
I see it. Loot deals of the day. What does that mean? When is the next Minecraft update released? Likely June 7th or 10th. Don't ask me how I know that.
Its diameter is a little bit smaller than that, and it's only about that thick. I tried using it once and then I set it down. Oh, I found it. It was hiding. Show you how you're supposed to use it.
I like that one of the nails is just rusty. Chief Text.
Scissors.
These news are lame. Give me different news, okay. I will not
So
hurry.
Corey, it's not just that the stingers aren't enabled. They're not on this computer. They're actual video files that I have to make.
Gunnier launches Arc A770/750 Photon Elden Ring flavor GPU. Why can't I zoom in all the way? The back plate is stupid, but I like how the front looks.
Look, this is working a little bit. So what it is you got the flux on there that makes the solder want to melt when it gets hot. And then you stick the copper next to it, so when the solder comes off of the pins, it goes onto the copper.
Wait. AMD EPIC 404 is finally here, and it's a normal AM5 slot. So weird.
So Epic is going to use the AM5 slot. Okay.
In the article it says it's going to like boot up Intel Xeon. Intel Xeon only used the normal slot like 6 years ago. That's cool. $65 to $170. That's good. 16 cores, 32 threads. That's not even that many. It has better I/O though.
How
Than
many?
a
How many channels?
Same 5, so 4.
I mean, lanes.
Oh, for 28 I/O for PCIe 5.
28 PCIe 5. Damn.
Yeah, that's good.
You would expect to maybe have like 16 PCIe 5 and then the rest are 4 or 3. Oh, I know what. Vice grip. I'm grabbing a vice grip.
This might be actually better than like the Ryzen 9 7950X if it's 16 core, but it has a bunch of PCIe. So like normal
Epic
people
was
that,
supposed to be better.
but normally the CPUs are like mega giant.
What if I use this to pull on the joystick while I heated it?
Yeah.
I will need to use rubbing alcohol and Q-tips at some point when I get this off to clean it.
Okay, it goes from 4 to 16 cores.
That just pushed right out. That pushed right out. That pushed right out. That did.
Yay, there's competition for servers. Intel is being beat up.
Love it.
And is less efficient. Who would have known? Because the TDP for the 4 and 6 core Epics is 65 and the Intel one is 105, which is weirdly high.
Where's the screwdriver? You have the screwdriver. Every time I need something, it's 50-50 if it's in your hand or if I hit it underneath something else.
– 12 core 65 watt. That's good.
That's low power. You had your one at home running at 80 for some reason.
For like a split second because it uses all the CPU to render in a Minecraft world. When it first exists.
When it's first generating.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that part of SimCity takes forever to load.
Yeah, I tried that on my laptop and it went to like 80 watts for a second too. Would definitely set your lap on fire.
And for some reason, when you told me it did 80 watts, I was like, did you undervolt it? And then I was like, oh yeah, wait, that's the whole computer, not just the CPU. When it's 200.
Key lessons learned.
Lore.
I said key lessons learned.
Oh. That's
Like this isn't a school book. You don't need key lessons. Don't buy the ROGLA, okay?
I won't buy Asus ever. Why? Life is a canvas of shattered dreams, but I'll keep painting with the colors of my tears. Oh, that's an emo phrase right there.
Uh-huh. So, I think you might want to be checked out if you have more than one color of tear.
Did you find that, Corey? Or did you come with that yourself?
More info about Apple's foldable hybrid device emerges. They're going to do that in like 10 years. I trust that. They're not going to do it soon. Oh, late 2025 or 2026. See, not soon. They shrink from 14 and 15 to 20 to 20 to 18.8. How is that going to work? Will be sole supplier foldable panels and will be likely creaseless. Oh, of course Apple will do
Maybe
that.
the sole supplier of foldable pants that are creaseless. Oh, it's AI generated. Is it the one in Instagram, Corey?
600 to 650 for the panel.
Oh, it's coming apart. It's working.
Yeah.
It comes apart because those pins are still held.
2 to 250 for the hinge. Fentanyl will be Apple's hinge supplier.
Fentanyl.
Amphenol. Amphenol. Yeah, I'm just switching words.
Illegal drugs would be their source.
Both foldables would be powered by an outhouse M5 series chip. It's like, I know.
Outhouse powered? Was that methane powered?
No, because it said in-house. I'm like, everybody knows what an M5 chip is. Intel didn't make an M5. Wait, did they?
So you're saying it's a random, you're switching words around to make it sound
Intel
funnier.
M5 chip. Those
It's outhouse powered.
the M5 chips that Intel make are terrible. Dang it. That's why they said in-house. Because Intel technically has an M5 chip. Don't use it. Don't get a laptop with an M series chip. Any M series chip. Apple, not Apple, you'll have a bad time. Undertale reference. Ming Chi Kao gives a vague estimate of the overall cost to $3,500. No, my poor people said is 14 when folded. Why not call it a foldable television? Yes. Because Apple thinks it's too old. Apple's device will be good as the others the time Apple releases. Apple won't come up all of a sudden with some sort of alien technology. They probably will just use what others, mostly Samsung, have. Yes, you're right. That's always what they do. How dare you know the market?
I predict Apple will do the same thing they always do.
Pocophone isn't a company. Pocophone is Xiaomi. Xiaomi's made other tablets. No one cares. That is AI generated.
He's talking about the emo quote.
No, this is AI generated.
The image, yeah.
Tweaktown? Why is it called that?
I remember that website.
ROG Nook. Hey, you can't use the Nook brand. It's dead. Will you set the motherboard on fire because you're Asus? As an i7 or an i9.
And then try to charge the customer money to fix it.
I'm just gonna, instead of calling it a Core Ultra, I'm gonna call it an i9 and an i7 like a sane person.
Yet those numbers mean nothing.
The NUC utilizes a custom motherboard designed specifically for 2.5 liters. The NUC utilizes 65 watt CPU up to 130 to 140 watt GPU. So is that like a real 4060 or 4070? Or it wouldn't be a real 4070, but it would definitely be a real 4060. That's kind of cool. Oh my god, it has the killer wireless network card.
I wonder what it kills.
Your mom.
Wow.
How I turned my NAS into an emulator because it doesn't take crap to be emulated. Meteor Lake, Lunar Lake,
Did you see the
Arrow
person
Lake.
that used a Netgear router to play a game?
Yes.
The Grand Theft Auto. That was crazy.
Leak suggests that I've seen Gamers Next. NVIDIA to ship 500,000 Greenwell GV200 AI chips this year. 2 million in 2025. Imagine they sold 2 billion chips. That would be terrifying. Why do you do that? Huawei and the
Huawei.
What is that? NVIDIA RTX 5090 Founders Edition TI to adopt unreleased RTX 4090 Ti cinder block design. What does that even mean? Me when my GPU is made of... Screw you, why can't you scroll? To press the button. It looks like... That's not a... Yeah, that is a cinder block, but... It looks like it has a film reel in it.
What does?
The RTX 5090.
Yeah, it's weird.
Does it have 3 fans? Put the metal on it. I want to see how it looks like that. I want to scan that QR code. I know that's not going to give me anything, but... One of Lenovo's... Atari dies. Wait, they acquired Intellivision? How? I thought Atari didn't exist anymore. No, don't make it the Galaxy Z Watch Ultra. That's terrible. That's not what it's called. I don't care. Wait, if that's 379 and has a flagship chip, how? Oh right, they have no headphone jack. That automatically adds $300 to the price tag.
Headphone jack.
Minis Forum unveils all AMD PC with 60 with up to 16. I mean 90. I was about to say 69 gigs of RAM. No, 96 gigabytes of RAM. That's still a weird number. It's not as weird. What Ryzen 9? Oh, Ryzen 9 49 90 no 7945HX. Ultra 9 powered X7 Ti. The G7 PT boasts an RX 7600 XT discrete GPU with 8GB GDR6 memory. I would hope so, at least. Odd Atom Man series, the Atom Man G7 Point Mini PC. Following the recent launch of the Intel Core i9 powered Atom Man X7 Ti. Stop stealing NVIDIA's naming scheme. It's also confusing.
But the
What does the tie mean?
trim pots are still in there.
Oh, it's the one with the 4-inch touchscreen. Okay.
Check it out. Got the main part up. The trim pots are still in there. So when you turn the joystick, you see that plastic thing that turns?
Mm-hmm.
It turns the trim pot.
Mm. And beside to release a limited edition RX
Limited addiction.
RX 4070 Calipeno graphics card for special events.
Wish we could do
Is it meant to be
animations.
jalapeno?
If we could figure out how to do animations really fast and like only like 1 or 2 days of editing, and then you could like say, make fun of stuff like, oh, it's the new iPhone 26 limited edition.
Oh, I thought there was Minecraft logo on the
Maybe
graphics
AI
card.
will help us with animation.
Warhammer 40,000. Oh, it's actually called 40,000, not 40K. Stop using AI generated images.
40K is just abbreviation of 40,000.
Score newer refurbished OLED TV from Woot's Affordable Collection. What is Woot's? No.
Woots is like woot, but plural.
Russian space weapon ban shot down by UN Security Council. Space.com.
Space, the website.
So Russia is allowed to have space guns?
And we probably do.
Soviet city builder with 14,606 Steam reviews and a very positive user is finally reviewing early access Gulag after 5 years.
What's Brian saying? Come on. Stop lagging my phone with all the notifications that you know I'm not going to click on. Oh, dang it. I was trying to get one single notification. You're like, oh, you're looking at the notification? Let me give you a bunch. And then loaded and it blew up my phone.
Wait, your phone is exploding. You don't have a Galaxy Note 7. You have a Note 8.
Missed call. I guess I have to go to the app that my text message app. Gosh.
How capable are many PCs? Yes.
Its sound entry says it's restricted again. Look. Brian can't watch my live because it says restricted. Shall we check to see if you spot anything in here?
I was expecting, like, look at the details tab. Scroll down. See if you have anything that's makes it, like, age restricted somehow. Scroll down more. Scroll down more. Scroll down more. Nope. Intel Core i7 the 165U Meteor Lake Linux performance. No.
So we need to figure out that on my channel. That's probably more important than me trying to get another channel started.
Yeah. Intel stock has deflated a bunch. So $300 in like 2021, now 186. That's great.
Oh. Please send me a screenshot, comma. I will send it to YouTube support.
Exclusive Samsung's HCM PEPs failing NVIDIA test due to heat and power consumption woes.
Oh, woe is me.
Damn you, NVIDIA. A big period. Little problem. AMD needs to hustle to top Intel ARM on hybrid chip designs. This stuff. Oh, PC Gamer is PC Gamer the same as PC Magazine? I'm so confused. Their logos look the same. Why are all of them red? Oh. Stop giving me stock thing. I don't care about stock. Apple built a Tetris clone for the iPod, but never released it.
Good.
Okay, that's actually kind of interesting, so I clicked on the article. This is where Stacker comes out. Never mind, it's a bunch of words and didn't show any images. It's so sad.
Can you imagine, well, for the iPod, are they talking about way back when the iPod had buttons? Of course, you would probably destroy the buttons.
iPod doesn't exist anymore.
So they released it for the iPod, is that what you said?
Like, the iPod from, like... No, they had it... I thought this was a keycap for a second. They had it in an iPod when they were first developing it. So, like, in the mid-90s or something.
Yeah, so they had Tetris clone potentially on the iPod that had buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the reason why they didn't release it is because their buttons are super cheap. They didn't want the device to fail before the new model came out. Because they had planned obsolescence and maybe
Because the, like, input system is good, but I wouldn't be surprised if the, you can't click it that many times.
Right.
It's like most of the time they're good with user interfaces. Except when they remove the home button, and I don't know how the hell they use the iPhone anymore.
You have to swipe up from a very specific spot on the bottom.
I don't like that.
Me neither, I can't stand it. I die inside every time I have to do it.
That's why I hate it when Android phones have it on by default.
It's like, you don't have to compete with that. You're already better.
I'm glad Google didn't remove the swipe control. I mean, apparently I had a friend that... Apparently, like, one of my friends always used the swipe thing, which is... How? Why? Like, even before iPhone had the swipe control. Because, you know, the swipe control on Android is ancient.
I have to go back to pencil tip now. That's what she said.
No. I demoed HP's new OmniBook laptop and don't envy the older models at all. Yeah, it's because the older models are from like 2002.
2002.
No, we can't escape zdnet.net. Melville. Intel Melville. That sounds so bad. That's a code name for GPU. Battle Mage, good. Celestial, good. Melville.
Battle Mage, Celestial.
Melville.
That's terrible. Those are the 3 different models we have in this series. Battle Mage, Celestial.
No, those
Melville.
those are the graphics card generation names.
Oh. For Intel Arc?
Yeah. Okay, so Intel graphics card generation names are Battle Mage, cool. I like that. Celestial, yeah, that's also a good name. And Melville. Who is Melville? Wait, no, it's called Melville Sound. It's a graphics card. What?
What?
It's for a generation of graphics cards. I don't think you. I don't want my graphics card to be a Melville Sound. That's gonna sound terrible.
It's like Millhouse from Simpsons.
Melville. The anaerobic RGJ 35XXSP is nearly perfect for me.
Except for the anaerobic part.
Quest 5.0 brings Minecraft VR to Quest 3 unofficially with 120 frames per second. Okay. Wait, is that like... Why wouldn't it work anyway? It's an APK file. The Quest is an Android phone. Why?
Got it. I'm trying to clean out my holes.
Samsung's Galaxy Buds 3 could be going for an AirPods. No, don't do that. It looks so big for what the phone is. This is meant to be used as a tablet. Razer Fudgin Pro review. I think that's actually how you pronounce it.
Razor fudging.
In an era of 100 gigabyte games, Breakout Metrovania hit Animal Well is only 34 megabytes. So small it can run on PS5 backgrounds is likely larger than the game. No, it can run in CPU cache.
It's right.
Peak of Mount Stupid. What would our Lord pulling a trailer across Texas with my Bolt EUV?
When you say people's video titles in your voices,
That's not a video title. When I read Texas, I had to change the accent.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of survival games, says director of 2024's best survival game. That's actually...
I'm not a big fan of games.
Is that like cheesy fries in the thumbnail with the... Okay. Hisense U7N mini LED TV with 144 hertz. I like that.
Can you get the rubbing alcohol and some Q-tips? Rubbing alcohol's under the kitchen sink.
I don't trust a TV with like high refresh rate though, because either way the input latency is awful. Rubbing alcohol under the table.
Under the kitchen sink.
That's what I forgot. I was like, I was thinking about the table when I said under the. I mean, I was thinking about under the sink when you said under the sink. Q-tips are in the bathroom gulag.
Yes.
I don't know. I thought about the word gulag because of the stupid article. I can't see anything because lights aren't on. Oh yeah, the stupid plastic cotton swabs.
Are you still there, Corey?
Who thought it would be a good idea to make them out of plastic? I don't want your cotton swab to be hard. Well, that was gross.
Are you still there, question mark?
No.
All right. I'll start with this towel we got.
Oh, 70% alcohol. That's almost as much as
I drink.
that's triple X the stuff.
Oh, I didn't want them to come off, and not that one. Controller. Look, the vibration things came off.
The vibrator came off.
That's what she said. It was supposed to stay there.
What is this wrap? It's atrocious.
I need to watch a video about how to remove wraps.
Should you build your own NAS or buy a pre-built? I've done both, and here's what I learned. Just tell me. Asus NUC 14R VHV7 and ASOS ROC Industrial NUC box. i5 155H review.
I don't want your cotton swab to be hard. Corey Gamer.
Despite your strong
Check it out,
review-
Corey. I got the joystick out. There's only one joystick on the PCB now. It took forever. I can't show you up close because, well, kind of, but I have autofocus turned off.
Korea invents a new fuel we won't know about in the U.S. Goodbye to refueling gasoline. Have you heard of electric? And also, which Korea? Northwest or North or South Korea?
Northwest or north or west or south.
No, I only said 3 of the directions. Just some of them twice. Gawars launches GTX 4070 Ti Super Classic GPUs with blower style cooler. That is a mouthful. Is that mini DisplayPort? Or is that what the hell? Oh, never mind. It's just holes. This looks like this doesn't even look like a classic. This just looks like one of the Dell OEM GPUs. It's triple slot, so.
Before I proceed, I need to get a picture of it, what it looks like inside.
Astronomers propose 14-meter infrared space space
Oh,
telescope.
this guy. They took a picture after the wires broke off.
Cool. Anaerobic RX 28GG, a delightfully dinky emulation handheld.
Delightfully dinky.
Time for a fresh approach to compute architecture?
That voice.
4080 hours. Wait, why did I say 4080? That didn't say anything about which GPU. It just said it had one. It was 45% off. Say 5090. Oh god, it might actually be a 4080 then. No, it's a 3080 Ti. There was one like NVIDIA's press conference where the CEO said 4080 Ti and 4080 Ti in the same sentence.
Corey, you got to tell us the most sus things you called each other. The worst stuff you came up with.
Things are finally looking up for the Voyager 1. Okay. First encounter with Unreal Engine turned into beautiful swamp diarrhea.
Ew.
No, it says diorama. Shrek be like.
Swamp diarrhea. The worst diarrhea.
Adventures Gauntlet releases today on Quest, Pico, and Steam.
Can you take the clear one back apart? So we know where the wires go?
You can also get like a... there's probably another image that's more helpful on iFixit.
Different model. So maybe if I go and put the model number into iFixit.
I am not joking, Dairy King exists. I searched it up. It's ipped.
Check DMs, he says.
Unchecked DMs.
Come on, I was trying to swipe that away.
Why am I getting Elden Ring things?
Those are terrible. Very sus things. See if you could come up with sus things to call each other that don't have bad words. Look, it's create a guide.
Yeah,
or I have this.
Yeah, he showed me like a thing of his DMs. He just screenshotted that person's username. And
Take that apart
what the hell?
so we can see where the wires go, please.
Wait, can't you just scrub back in the stream?
Yeah, but to specifically where?
So Pico from Pico School, you can like put it on it. That's weird. Why can't you do that on this?
Come on. Every time I'm trying to do something on my phone, it's like, look at this. Like, how am I supposed to tell from that? Because it's in 360. Still can't tell.
The red wire goes there. Okay, so I can tell. You just
See that black? I know this is red, so I took a picture of that real fast.
I thought that was a robot. Army's new laser weapon is unfortunately feeling the burn.
Okay. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
The perfect salad dressing I've been making for almost a decade.
And you don't get a thumbnail. Big Uncle Booty. I don't get a thumbnail to see where I want to stop.
Animal well moral solution.
Okay, and I can see this side. Look, this side is just like that, black and then red, but the other side is too blurry. See that?
Yeah, it's kind of bad, but you can see one side goes in the other still. Discord's UI always breaks.
At least get started with the screws. Could you? In a minute?
No. Okay, time to unscrew it.
Whew, that would be bad.
Screwdriver in dangerous place. I need a different screw bit. Giga-fast internet.
If only $1 bajillion a month.
It's only a AAA video game a month. I feel like most internet is like $30 a month or something, not 60.
Mine is more than that. I need to call and complain. Because if I got brand new service, it would be cheaper. And I'd get twice the speed. But only for a year.
Oh.
And then they hike it up. I did it before, and it went down to less than that.
I hope giga-fast internet means it's gigabit. I know it isn't, but I hope.
Gigerfast. Gigafast makes it try to sound like it's got giga in the name, but it's not actually gigabyte.
It's not gigabyte ever, it's not gigabit.
Well, you know what I mean.
If it was gigabyte, that would be insane. And also, that screw isn't screwing.
Let me try.
That sounded like game dialogue.
Look, you have to have something to push against and palm the part that turns in your hand. Go in.
Oh my god, I typed a sentence on my phone properly without mistyping.
Imagine typing on your phone without typos. Wouldn't it be me?
I just ripped it out with my bare hands this time.
Let me get a picture of it.
Dang it, the R2 button fell out or something.
Hold on.
Can I take a picture for you, me, you,
Yeah, you can. Set it down.
you?
That got pulled when you took it apart. Fix that. So we want this direction. at your phone. Lemon. Store bag bought us a lemon.
No, get your phone. Oh, your burn is,
Yeah, my burn-in is real.
wait.
Yep. Not that one. Weird angle.
Oh, my camera had dementia for a second.
Let me see.
It lagged for a second, then it went back to normal.
So it's opposite on the other side. So, store bag. It took forever to get the joystick out of this thing. But it's out now. And I just finished cleaning all the flux off of it. There's still a little bit more, so I'm going to do some more of that. But the wires for the vibration things busted off, and I had to take apart the
It's
other
because
one.
your mom used it too hard.
My mom does things too hard. So I
Noah was talking about store bags, Mom.
What? Imagine standing in Kroger, talking to a bag, saying that crap, and the other customers looking at you like, what the heck? Well, we took apart the clear one so we could see where the positive and negative wires went for the vibration motors. When you put it back together, the front goes together first.
Lemon. Orange.
There's an episode, an older episode of Simpsons, where Apu had a bunch of kids, and they were trying to. He tried to use a scratch off to see if he would win the lottery, and he's like, lemon. He's scratching off the thing. Lemon. Scratch off the third one. Lemon. Scratches off the fourth one. Pirate. With an Apu's accent. Lemon. A lemon. Pirate. I can't check DMs immediately. Let me see.
Why do you still have a funny accent?
He calls me Big Uncle Booty, and I call him Master Vader. Master Vader. Well, that's why you said that yesterday. Now I get it. Because it rhymes.
Alex Horny on Taskmaster VR and there being a one-man writing room. Okay.
Those are supposed to mean things, but I guess.
Starfield's May update causes head-scratching new problems because of course they do.
Really?
Massive May update, the biggest the May update ostensibly has it all, from options to tweak combat difficulty to increased inventory. A huge space nerd. Never been in space, how you were nerding it. Why is she so mad?
Who is that? Looks like Andrea, but not really.
Go back on the stream chat. Oh god. It stretched out for a second, I was so confused.
Lemon, orange.
Moto G Power 5G. No.
Pirate.
Apple now selling refurbished i14 models. We need to stop letting companies double dip with high upfront cost and required subscriptions. I don't even know how I did that voice. Nano texture iPad versus paper-like and alternatives. You paid for that ad. Medieval Denadry jackpot unearthed by woman on a stroll. That's totally not photoshopped. I definitely believe that this is a real image. PlayStation Plus user surprised with bonus free download of a 2024 banger. Gaming Bible is also a pirating website, but ignore that. They have news and piracy. It's best of both worlds. I think that's so they don't get deleted.
Okay, that's clean enough. So I got the new joystick in. Check it out, Charlie.
Yeah.
It's not soldered in yet, but I got it slid in there. Took forever to clean out all the holes so it would slide in.
Fantastic CPU with lots of no, just buy the Epic now. New Bike Plus members save $10 using code MPDDS2 A82.
Newegg Plus, so stupid. They came out with that during
Yeah, it doesn't cost money.
during the scalping of GPUs in 2021, and they were going to charge people a premium to have a Newegg Plus account. Is it free right now?
Yeah.
What's I don't get it then. What is it
I think
for?
they deleted it after the scalping pandemic, then people think it's new again. Because I didn't know it existed before that.
They only had it for a couple weeks because everyone railed them in the tech news.
In a weird way.
Yep. Not a comfortable way.
In a demonetized way.
Yep, in a very demonetized way. Even demonstrative and demonized way.
Elongated Muskrat compares Microsoft's new Windows 11 recall feature to Black Mirror episodes. Sure.
Elongated muskrat? I looked at it like, what do you say? It says Elon Musk. It's like, why does an elongated muskrat have anything to say about it?
Skeletons is going to be free for a week to kick off its second season, like it's Fortnite or something.
You saying these article titles wrong is hilarious.
USS Harder is harder than you. World War II submarine wreck found off Philippines.
Someday we'll be able to send your phone screen to OBS.
The secret ingredient in my grandma's famous salad dressing. How to find hidden cameras in an airbend. According to it.
Airbend.
According to a security expert.
Because there's no space.
German economy grew 0.2% in Q1, Stats Office confirms. I don't know.
Thank you. Go back to your desk.
I breathed new life into my guitar I hadn't played in years. I top wrapped my Les Paul to find out whether it is actually made of plastic.
You finished that sentence.
Kroger increases security checks at receipts at 6 Columbus store. AMD teases Zen 5 Ryzen 9000 series CPU unveil. When and what to expect. Why is it so blurry? Ryzen AI 300. AMD 6 Point reportedly goes through another name change near me.
Near me.
Microsoft's new Windows chief on future of OS Surface and those annoying ads.
If this still has stick drift, I'll be so mad.
Sony shows off possible future PlayStation controller with prototyping exercise.
Oh, look at it. See it? Mine was always drifting up. Look at it. It's like angled. It's angled up.
Generative AI me. creating more work than it saves. Yes.
Unless you know what you're doing.
And is medium format now viable for wildlife photography as opposed to big format or small format? I don't know what that means. Evaluate your kitchen with these tiny designer-approved tweaks.
No.
Is it because I'm refreshing it too many times? Hi-Fi Walker H2 review. Wait, so is there going to be like so if it goes after H3 and there's an H4, what does H5 mean in the section of the year? An MP3 player with a wide-ranging file support but rough edges. Literally? I'm gonna go on AliExpress so I find a bad power supply.
Dry lemon.
RX 8600 is not a real Oh god, why have people searched that? RX 8600 XT, that's not real. 100% new.
Let me zoom in.
I would hope so. RX 5700 XT CLUD 8 gig. Huh? There's an RX 6750 GRE. What?
Yep.
That's real?
Yep.
Oh. So they use that more than one time.
Oh, I thought it was only one, the high-end one.
No, the 60... No, that's why I was wondering. Wait, where was the GRE that couldn't exist? Where is it? I think it was Yustin. Instead of Nostin. RX 590 GME. Is that the good version or the bad version? 3060 12 gig, 280. It looks decent, I guess.
Where are my tweezers at? I do not want flux on Charlie's keyboard.
2200 watt power supply. I know it's not gonna give me anything good, so that's why I'm looking it up. Never mind, those are actually 2200 watt power supplies that are $1,000. Very cheap. Compatible brand / model. None.
On what? A power supply?
Yeah. Brand name. Beyond Agree.
Beyond agree. At least it's not a pedigree.
Safety compliance. Current arrival, or whatever CE stands for. High price effective reliability with industry standards. Built-in over voltage and short circuit protection. Good. Power supply safety adapter. Chinese text. Chinese text. Chinese text. Chinese text.
And they're all like
Chinese text.
labels
Chinese text.
to say what each part of the power supply is.
We accept Alipay, West Union, TT. All major credit cards are accepted through the secure payment processor, escrow. A payment must be made within 15 days. If you can't check out immediately after auction close, please
Escrow
wait.
is not a payment processor. It's like, I don't want to quote it wrong. So let's go to Google.
If item shipped within 5 business days, once full payment is settled, if you can't get your items in...
A bond, a deed, or other document kept in the custody of a third party and taken effect only when a specified condition has been fulfilled. So you got a buyer and a seller and a third party that keeps like a document saying that you're going to do that sale until it's done.
If item DOA, dead of arrival, buyers can return it within... It's in 14 days. We will replace it. If there's a comma and no period, you don't have to capitalize the word. After you receive the dead on arrival item, or dead of arrival item.
Dead of arrival. The new game.
Please contact us before you sent the item back.
Before you did it in past tense.
All item come with basic 3-month seller's warranty. If item defective within 3 months, we will offer replacement with our extra charger. With our... It's funnier when you actually see the spelling.
Point with our extra charger. Because I see paragraphs.
Including shipping fee after we receive the... Receive isn't a noun. Why did you capitalize it? The defective noun item. If the item defective name after 3 month name, buyer's name can still send it back. We will contact suppliers or manufacturer for warranty. Buyers might need paid the shipping fee for resends the replaced item. We maintain high standards of excellence and strive for 100% customer satisfaction. Feedback is very important. We request that you contact us immediately before you give us neutral or negative feedback so we can satisfactorily address your concerns. It is impossible to address issues if we do not know about them. Read your reviews then. And don't tell them the Oh god. Oh no. 1080 Pro PS5 compatible.
And it's a knockoff of a...
Why is it the guy from PUBG? I mean the girl from PUBG.
And it's a knockoff of the
980
Samsung.
Pro.
Yeah, the 980 Pro.
PCIe 4x4 new master independent cache. SSD for laptop and notebook. High compatibility. Improved system performance. Support long time running. 50% up.
That's a lot of up.
877 megabytes per watt. That is really inefficient. From what it... Nagoof! 1 terabyte. Nagoof! 2 terabyte. Nagoof! 4 terabyte.
Never me. 1 terabyte.
Wait. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, wait, why does it show that? Is it meant to be a fake USB or a fake...
Random unrelated product picture.
Plug type, universal. No. Model number, T5 SATA 3. It's SATA. PC compatible brand / model.
Why did they said SATA?
PC.
Because they said NVMe earlier.
Brand's name, Be Mad.
The brand name is Be Mad? It is, I see. BMAD, all one word.
Specifications, interface, M.2 PCIe, NGUF / M.2 PCIe NVMe.
There you go.
SSD capacity, 1 terabyte, / 2 terabyte. 1 terabyte, / 2 terabyte, / 4 terabyte. System support, Windows 10, Windows 8, 1, Windows 7, Windows XP, Windows 2003, Windows 2008, DOS, Linux, Unix. What is a Windows 2003?
It's a server OS
What? Okay.
for Windows XP time.
High quality pet flash combined with industry leading high quality controller with heatsink sticker. Solve the temperature parameter problem. 5-year limited warranty. Quickness, stabilization, energy saving, mute, lightweight, suitable for desktops, notebooks, mini computers, all-in-ones, and other commercial PC. The shockproof, durable, and extremely reliable SSD represents the absolute best quality in the field. Application, you already said that. Super speed up to 70. Up is not a noun, is not a name. Why is it capitalized? We make sure all products have been shipping.
Well, even if they said it correctly, we'd hope that they made sure all products were shipped. Because if not, why are they in business?
If you have any issues with the product you received, please contact customer service as soon as possible. If tried every method we offer, you cannot solve your problems. We may have to do replacement. Okay? Then do replacement. All returned items must be in original packaging and condition. We will give you some discount in your next order or send you randomly gift to reduce your return cost. Please understanding.
You're welcome, understanded.
Oh, a 73 cents 2 terabyte SD card. That doesn't even... 2 terabyte SD card don't exist, and it's a fake Lenovo. Why would you rip off Lenovo, of all people?
Now, I'm almost done soldering the rumble things back on. There we go.
Does this one just not have a description? Or did I not click on it? Oh god, there's 10,000 reviews on it. Compatible Nintendo model? No. Game Boy Color, Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo 64. Last time I checked, half those consoles don't have an SD card slot. Oh, it's... Wait, no, that's just an adapter. Never mind, that's a scam. The adapter is 73 cents, but the 2 terabyte is 99
Remember when you said
cents.
You think Sony peaked in their controller design with the PS4?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can already tell you that the construction of this is a lot better than a PS3. But did you ever try a PS5 controller?
Yeah, but it was fine, I guess. But, like, I don't like how it feels. The texture is bad compared to the... Oh, this is even worse. 16 terabyte high-speed storage fake SATA SSD. Wait, no, it goes up to 16 terabytes. Totally.
One trick is, once you got the PCB screwed back on, is make sure all the buttons act normal before you put anything else on.
Use SSD package. Yes. Brand name. Fuku.
like FU?
Easy.
Brand name. What am I looking at? Oh, way up there. Full cool.
Ready stock. Welcome to place an order. Red, black, blue, green, silver, golden. Aluminum alloy. Plus plastic. Interface. USB 3. Type C. Available format. exFAT. You can't do any other. It's illegal. Only applicable to Windows 10, 8, XP, and Mac OS storage temperature.
The guy who invented exFAT is the same guy who invented the Task Manager.
Ooh.
Because he has a YouTube channel now and I watch sometimes.
The package include mobile hand disk, 1 USB data cable, 1 manual, 1 gift, OTG ×2, kind tips, The mobile hard drive is not suitable for iOS system computer mobile devices. If you are using a Apple computer, you can download the Mountie software in the Apple Store. After downloading, you can use it normally. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Attention, please. The NTFC format cannot be used. Otherwise, the product may be damaged. If you don't use NTFS, the product may be damaged. Formatting can only be performed on Windows. The exFAT format must be selected when formatting for the first time. Emphasis.
Did they write the word emphasis? It did. In parentheses. In a product description.
The Mac can only store files and data. Remember not to format it. This product is not suitable for PS4, not for Xbox and other game consoles. Portable SSD, Super Mini. Bring about anytime, anywhere.
Super Mini. It's always better than a regular Mini.
That's not what she said. Android, macOS, Windows.
That's not what she said.
Why is the logo? Look at the Windows logo.
Looks like Vista.
But black.
Yeah.
It's like an iPhone 4 and an iPad and a 2012 Mac. Oh my god, 256 terabyte. Dual use of mobile phone and computer. More than small. Light, thin, and
More
fast.
than small.
Read up.
I'm dying here.
Metal matte texture, double improvement of visual field.
Alright, I'm testing the controller now before I screw it together.
Metal shell is not afraid of wear. Earthquake resistant and fall proof, effectively protecting data security. Subverting traditional innovation experience. Subvert traditional innovation experience. A groundbreaking upgrade in terms of transmission speed, appearance, and data portability. Compact body with massive storage space and incredibly light and small. Compact design, easy to put in coat pocket. Take important coat data with you.
Coke data.
Model name SSD E61. That's a ThinkPad name, I think. Compatible Microsoft model Xbox. Compatible brand name model Microsoft.
Compatible.
Brand name Dutriux. Wait.
Dutriox.
Mod name CK editor specifications material aluminum alloy plus plastic exFAT mobile phone desktop notebook Windows 8 10 11 7 and macOS Android storage temperature 0 to 40°C. The package. 1 mobile hard disk times 1. 2 original USB data cable times 1. Notice 1 formatting can only be performed on Windows. The exFAT format. Okay. Wait, no. This says the exFAT format must be selected when formatting for the first time. Emphasis. It says it again.
Is this a different product?
Yes. The Mac can only store files and data. Dual use of mobile phone and computer. Rapid reading. Ultra long warranty. Speed up by 70%. Universal serial bus flash disk. With the new generation USB 3.2. Type-C are easily interconnected. That's too big for Type-C. That's a... Anti-earthquake and anti-fall metal shell. That is not metal. Oh my god, 512 terabytes! No! Fashionable diamond design with matte surface. Good heat dissipation and elegance. What's happening in that head?
You'll have to pair your controller to this again later.
I don't think I ever did.
Well, they had one in there.
Does the hard disk 512 terabyte on the PS5? No. The Pro 6 earbuds.
See that wiggling? It might still be having drift. I'll try the other one right now. But to turn it off, how do you turn off a controller without removing the Bluetooth?
You don't. You turn off Bluetooth. Oh, that Microsoft, that laptop is not real. What happened to that text? Blank battery life. Pro 6 white.
This one won't turn on.
Why is it coming like a drug?
Does this do that to you? Does it randomly turn off when you're streaming?
No. Not for me.
Oh, because it's not being charged. This is a bad one. Don't use the blue one for this. The button's mashed in.
Just gets another one.
Yep.
It's so funny.
There we go. All right, thanks, store bag. The the mic receiver battery died. We fixed both of them. This one, I can only get it to connect to pair with Bluetooth when it's plugged in.
What device is ready to pair?
But I couldn't get it to pair with Bluetooth with the old battery, plugged in or not. It would only be a controller if it was plugged in and USB to the computer.
And it would be an uncontroller if it wasn't.
So this one took forever to change the joystick mechanism on there because getting the old one off was a huge pain. Here's the old one. And you might not be able to see it. If you can, it'd be really cool to see it.
I have killing God.
I'm going to go on the camera and turn on autofocus.
Born true zero delay.
Right.
Born specially.
Here we go. Autofocus. There we go. Now this way is up. So mine was always acting like I wanted to move slightly up and kept tilting my camera. So if I turn it this way, left is up and right is down. You might be able to see how it points slightly to the left, which is up. It's hard to see. If I push it back, that's the center. That's how much joystick drift I had, and it was screwing me up on Elden Ring. How it works is you go up or down, it moves that brown bit. And if you go left or right, it moves this bit. Like that. And then you have a potentiometer on there that fits on the end and has a notch in it. See that? And then all this crap was all soldered into the PCB. There's two potentiometers, obviously, one for left and right, one for up and down. I had to rip it apart to get it out of the PCB. Ugh. You want to go watch Loki?
I want to watch Fallout.
You want to watch Fallout? All right.
i16 Pro. You'll do some.
I'll stay on the stream a little bit more just while we clean up.
Magic voice. Men, women, child sound. Make your voice chat more interesting, and it could also be used for some special occasions.
It's a picture of a phone, and it's got little bubbles above it that say man, woman, and child. Who knows why?
No, men, women, and child.
Men, women, and child.
Just one.
Just one child, not all children. Just the one in the picture.
You can set speak dial context number keys 2 to 9. Simply press and hold number keys to quickly dial the phone number of the person in contact, improving the efficiency.
Oh, got it.
Surprisingly, this listing isn't
Something
that
fell.
cursed.
Oh, here it is.
Wi-Fi, no. Charging power, other. Touchscreen, no. Bluetooth version.
No.
You see. You see. Ooh, fake AirPod Maxes. That's great.
Toss.
Electronic. Yes!
Of course it's electronic. With the all capitals yes next to it.
Wedding and engagement and christening and baptism. St. Patrick's Day. Grand event.
What is it? A phone?
No, headphones. Gender reveal. Birthday party. House moving. Children's Day.
Gotta
April
have
Fool's
headphones
Day.
for house moving.
Back to school. Chinese New Year. Earth Day. Father's Day. Thanksgiving. In all caps. Party. Christmas. Valentine's Day, wedding, Halloween, Easter, New Year, graduation, anniversary, Mother's Day, Teacher's Day. Is underscore customized? No. This product is to isolate external noise through the headphone earmuff sponge to reduce noise, not active noise reduction. Max Twist Bluetooth noise cancellation. Max all-inclusive ear headphones.
Ear headphones.
Comes with noise canceling padded ear cups to effectively outside noise. Multiple modes to enjoy music. Oh, there's an SD card. That's better than the real ones. Compatible with Bluetooth-enabled appliances such as smartphones, laptops, smart TVs. Why would you pair that to a smart TV? No.
Well, that'd be a good idea if you wanted to watch TV and not disturb someone that was sleeping.
I guess, but like cable. I feel like the menu would be buried.
It would be, and even if your TV supported it.
Old games headset. Transmission fine, simple left and right ear interaction. Clear sound irritation. No.
Clear sound irritation.
Charge time 2H. Duration 5 to 6H.
I love it when
200 milliamp
I'm
hours.
streaming, working on something, and he looks up these terrible Chinese product descriptions. They all sound like nonsense.
Sleeping eye mask music suitable for use in indoor.
I'm going to tell people about the Nauticlon.
Thin speakers.
So we have a guitar pedal that we're going to put together. It's a kit, but we don't have to do any soldering. It's solderless. You just snap the pieces together, and there's some screwing. And it even comes with wrenches in it that are made out of PCB material. And I'm going to have him build it. And that's going to be a stream sometime next week. And also, I stream gaming on Thursdays in the evenings. And I am Master Vader. All right, Corey. Thanks for hanging out. You came back, and I got both controllers put back together.
Car ashtray with LED airtight lid, multifunctional.
All right, I'm going to end the stream.
Vehicle cup holder, vent ashtray,
clean up this mess.
trash car
TV.
can, car,
Bye.
interior decoration.